Hi, friends. Come on in. Get me now. You're catching the replay. Just waiting for some friends to get on here. Just takes a couple minutes. You guys know the drill. If you're watching the replay, you might want to fast forward ahead a little bit till you see some action going on. Well, hi, Denise. How are you, my friend? Denise, we're just waiting for a couple other people. Laura Lee, hello. I am streaming to Facebook and YouTube tonight. I always do. You may not see everyone's comments, but I'll relay them for you. See if anybody else jumps on here before we get started, guys. So if you need to get a cup of coffee or take a break, go ahead, because we're going to get started here in just a minute or two. Not going to wait too long, but we'll wait for some of our other friends. Nikki's in the house. Hi, Nick. Denise, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, isn't that the best feeling when you can just take a big sigh of relief? Hey, Debbie. Oh, Debbie, guess what we're going to do on Friday? Yep, you guessed it. We're going to do a live with the thing you and I talked about, okay? And I got the envelopes for your free gift, which I suck at sending out, but I got the envelopes that I needed for that. So that is coming for your prize. Hi, Kathy. Oh, thanks, Debbie. You're so sweet. It was beautiful here, Nikki, too. It was 50 degrees in Ohio, you guys, in Cleveland. 50 degrees. Now it's really windy, but the only downside is everything melted, and so the backyard is mud for the dogs. But you know what? I am not complaining. It smelled like spring. I might have heard a bird or two chirping, which just always brightens my day. So that's awesome, Nikki. Isn't it just so refreshing when you have that? You were almost 60. Yeah, we were 50, but keep sending that our way, Nikki. The higher the temps, the happier this girl is. That's for sure. Okay, so I'm going to get started here in 1 second. Okay, so guys, remember this? I don't know if you've all seen it, but I went to the thrift store over the weekend and I got this vase. It was $3.20. Okay. And I thought it was really pretty. And then I'm like, well, I kind of want to add a topper to it. So I did some behind the scenes work, right? And I put a piece of cardboard over the top. And then I had these, I'm sorry, I don't know how big they were, maybe an inch and a half wooden circles. I had a whole bunch of them. So I hot glued them all together. And then I put one of my toppers on it, so I could make it look more like a bottle or something. I'm sorry. I know I'm getting a big reflection from my lights. I can't do too much about that, but that's what I did. And everything's hot glued on there, and I was okay with hot gluing it because I did some work. Okay, I did a lot of work, so I'm going to show you what I did. I did a lot of work because I wanted us to be able to have more of the fun tonight instead of just painting and stuff. So I did air dry clay, and I made like some shapes out of it to go on 3 of the side. I did not finish this side. So this side is what it looks like before you paint it. And I wanted you to see this. I did the tissue paper that I crinkle up and put on here. And I Mod Podged it on. Okay. And then I also took air dry clay to the top. See that now? And I did corners. But that was after I even covered the handle and everything. This is all. So the beauty of when I hot glued everything down is that it's all now even glued together with all the tissue paper, right? It's doubly glued on here. So everything's like all one piece. So I painted this. Thanks, Laura. And we're going to paint this side, and we got to still paint the top. And then we're going to continue to go. So I took, I had this big thing of pearls, okay? It was in my stash, and so I decided to wrap it around the top and do a double one around the bottom. Let me talk to you a little bit about this color paint I'm using. Now, there's a huge controversy about this paint, you guys, but this is a huge 16-ounce jar of this, and it's stunning. It's one of my most favorite colors. Can you see like that sheen from it? So I'm going to show it to you, but I'm going to preface this with I'm not encouraged. This is so hard for me right now because I want to be honest about what I'm using, but I want to respect my crafting friends. So this is Dixie Belle Moonshine Metallics. Okay. Elaine's in the house. Hi, Elaine. They've taken away any ambassador programs unexpectedly from their people that had those programs with them, and it really was unfair. So you can Google it or do whatever you want to do, but I'm not suggesting that I support that at all by using this paint. It's just that I have this huge thing here, and I've had it for like 5 years, and it's gorgeous. So I have pulling out a new paintbrush, to be honest with you. I got a new brush today. All right. So we're gonna. I know this is crooked. I mean, I do my best, right? Perfectly imperfect. And I usually need 2 coats of this, but I just want to go down and I want to get everything covered on here, and then we're gonna do the top. I know, Kathy, but they screwed a lot of our friends. And they're not even showing their label anymore on their lives. So I feel bad doing that. But they really do have good paints. And I'm allowed to share this. I went on their website. I'm totally allowed to share it. It's just the people that were in their affiliate program, they cut them off unexpectedly. And I don't know. I'm not in that situation because I'm not an affiliate. So I don't know. But I just have to be honest because I don't think anybody's lying out there. You know what I'm saying? So I just, but I've had this and it's one of my when I don't use pink a lot. You guys know that. Yeah, it is sad. But yeah, we're gonna have to do 2 coats on here. So it's gonna take a while to get the top and bottom done, which is why I worked ahead today so we could like have some fun with this and not sit here looking at this all night. But we will for a little bit, that's for sure. I'm glad to see so many of you on a Monday night. I had a good day. I was glad it was sunny and warm. Warm. 50 degrees. Woo! Heat wave in Cleveland. This does dry fast, which is the other thing I really like about it. But we're going to make that purple go bye-bye. Okay, we have to do another coat. I knew we would need 2 coats. You can still kind of see through it, but 2 coats does the trick. At least from what I did earlier. And then we have so much more to do to this. Still not. There we go. I'm okay if a little bit comes out, but we're going to go over this yet with another color. So I'm not going to freak out if I missed any spots because this is all going to be covered up by the time we get through everything. Let me put my lid back on. Okay. This coat might take another minute. And then I want to do the same thing with the top, but I have another idea too. I'm contemplating. We're going to use diamond dust today. Don't let me forget to do that. In fact, hold on. I'm going to pull it out right now so I don't forget. Okay. Diamond dust. Have you guys ever used this? We're going to use it. It's crushed glass. It's beautiful. We'll get there eventually. Okay, let's finish drying this. So the middle is air dry clay. So while this is drying, let me show you guys something. I did a lot of things. So the middle is this mold right here. I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's from Amazon. This isn't one I would have gotten off of Etsy or anything. But I did it. I put it on this way. Even if it's crooked, this is the way I did it. Okay. And then on the top, these are all different. I did this corner right here. Sorry, I'm trying to point to it while I'm doing this. And I did the DOS clay. or day, I don't know how you say it. This clay, air dry clay. And I put that on. You're supposed to let it dry 24 hours. I put it on around 5:30 this morning. So it's been about 12 hours. Um so it's firm, but it still needs more drying time, but it'll dry under the paint. I hope, right? I hope. Okay, we're almost there. That second coat's a doozy to dry, you guys. All right, one more minute here. Okay, cool, Elaine. I know I got them a little crooked, but I don't care. I mean, I care, but what am I gonna do now? You know? All right, this guy can dry. We're gonna focus on the top. So the top is where I was just showing you the corner molds that I used, and then you know what's underneath here, stacking it up. So I'm gonna put. We're gonna paint this. The topper might be a different color. This is going to take 2 coats too. You guys are just going to have to bear with me. I'm so sorry, but I'm putting it on thick. But I didn't want to like finish the whole thing. I wanted to do like get ahead as much as I could, but I didn't want to do the whole thing without showing you what it looked like before I did this. Sometimes you put these things together and you're like, oh my God, it looks like such a mess. But then once you paint it, you're like, I see it now. I see it. Yeah, it's gonna need 2 coats. Sorry, guys. Um, but I always cover this up. I know my view would be better if I was on. Let me move this over here. I know my view would be better if I was on a camera where you could see what I was doing in my face. But I don't have that set up right now, but I'm gonna work on one. So we do more things like this. So like when we do clay, it makes sense to have the desk view, right? Because everything's so close up. But when I'm doing something like this, you probably want to see it from, you know, an angle like you would actually see it when it's standing up. So I need to work on, I have the stuff to do it. I need to work on my setup over here. And quite frankly, I need to clean my desk off, the back of my desk. I mean, I'm not going to lie. That's like a humongous part of all this. You know what? I don't think I need a second coat on. Oh, yeah. Well, let's get the top one done. Hold on. Could you guys hear me while I was drying that? I was trying to move it out of the way, and yet I was shouting. Oh my God. I feel so bad if you guys have to turn your volume up and down the whole time you're talking, like I'm talking. I don't know what to tell you though. Because we're going to hit this with other colors. So let's just one step at a time. So I'm just gonna I never would expect something with this much pearl. Like, it has to have a ton of mica in it. I never expected it to dry this fast. It really is quick for this kind of paint. I think that's good for right now because I want to introduce another color. Now, I don't know if I've ever used this. It's Master's Touch acrylic paint, dark titanium white. Um, I don't know where I got this. It's old. Master's Touch. Could be Hobby Lobby, could be Michael. Maybe Hobby Lobby. I don't know. It could be off of Amazon. I know I'm terrible. I told you guys I would always give you the links to everything, and here I am like, I don't know. But I want to we're gonna do a couple things with this, but let me start. I'm gonna mix it with the pink. So don't freak out when I'm showing you what I'm gonna do. Putting a ton on here. And I'm using the same brush. Yeah, I don't know where Masters. I should have looked it up before I went live. I'm sorry. Okay. We may go over that with a darker pen art golden violet. But let's dry this first. Yeah, Hobby Lobby. I thought maybe it was. Hobby Lobby. It's a nice paint. I've just, haven't really used it. I don't want to mess this up. And we are going to be adding a crown to the top. Nikki, I can so relate to you because I get my groceries delivered too. Don't worry, it's always on. You didn't miss much other than me painting, to be honest with you. We're not to the fun part quite yet. But I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to not do anything with you guys. I wanted to show you. She works hard for the money, ba-bum, ba-bum, oh, hard for it, honey. She does. Don't we all? Okay. I do too, and I actually save money. Here, let me move this out of the way again. Let's talk a second. Um, I actually save money in my head, by using Instacart and having my groceries delivered, because I'm very impulsive. When I go to the store, I just like will snag everything off the shelf that I don't need. And when I'm on there, I'm very disciplined because I have a list. So I may have to pay $10 or $15 more for $100 order, but it's just the two of us. And not to mention my time, it's well worth it. And my shoppers are really good that I've had. A knock on, where's wood? Here's wood. Knock on wood. Although yesterday I got somebody's 6 red bell peppers and they were nice. I'm like, ooh, those are not cheap. And I didn't order them, but those would be really nice stuffed peppers for dinner. But I did the right thing, and actually the girl didn't turn off our chat, so I was able to reach her, so she was able to come back and get them. Because I feel sorry for them when a mistake happens. I mean, they're human too. But I don't want to be on the receiving end of a mistake, or I do get upset. Instacart will refund you. If you call them and you're like, I didn't get this, they'll send you your money in a hot second. But then what do you do for dinner? Now you got to go to the store yourself? Like, so. Wow, this one's taking a while to try, I think. Yeah. Oh boy. Maybe I should have used chalk paint. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'm not gonna sit here any longer with you to do that. We're gonna put something around here, so but I'm not necessarily done with that. Okay. So let's talk a minute here. So I want to put a crown on the top. Doesn't that look like a little lady with the crown on it? Okay. And then I don't want to like mess up the paint too much more than I just did. But then you guys know I love this saying, heavy is her crown. So I did a typesetting this morning on a background and printed it out. And I want that to go here, but I want it to go down here. And we're doing silver today, guys. We're not doing gold. So it'll look like this. Because I'm going to wrap stuff and I want to dangle stuff here. So I want this to be lower. So let's get this glued on while I'm waiting for that other stuff to dry. I thought I did. Okay. I'm going to have to get another piece of foil because I had, sorry, someone was texting me, which is not important. So I think I want to put it like right here. So I'm using Pen Art Heavy Body Gel for this, but you could use just regular white glue. I wouldn't recommend Mod Podge. I'd really stick with, how about I do it not upside down? I'd really recommend using a better glue. You could use Weld Bond, you could use Titebond. Remember, this all dries clear, so don't worry about the crud. Okay, and then we got to get, okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to plug in my glue gun, which I meant to do before we started, and I need glue sticks. Gonna have to order those glue sticks in bulk moving forward. Oh. Me wiping stuff on my pants. God, it's such a bad habit. All right. I think that'll look really pretty. So I can at least get the areas where I'm not going to put hot glue on. Don't waste that glue, guys. This is what I'm using. Okay. It's a heavy body gel. I don't think you got all that. TH Decor. T is in Tom, H is in Harry, decor.com. She's amazing. She ships everything right away. The other thing you could do is do decoupage and then use water to like cut it out and have it just fade into the background. Because that always works out really well too. And we are just going to wait 1 second for my... I don't think you got all that. Hold on. I'll put it on my phone real quick. You guys still with me? All right. I have to do both of these because I have a lot of insecurities. I don't know how else. I mean, I couldn't be more real than that, you guys. Okay. I worry a little because it's a little curved. So, see, this is how this will all look. I mean, man, I don't know what else to do to dry. Master's Touch. Okay, I have to remember it takes forever and a day to dry. And plus, I want to paint over it with another color, so I don't know if I saved any time or not. Okay, here's the thing. Part of this doesn't want to stay down, and I expected this. So what you need to do is really put your glue down, and then you have to clamp it. because it just doesn't want to cooperate right now, which is fine because I'm on a live. But I'll get it. Let's just pretend it's working for me. I love that one so much. And it could be the paint. I don't know. Dang. I don't expect hot glue to be the end all be all. I want the gel to be, but it takes so much time. Thanks, Debbie. Nora, thank you. Welcome. Okay, that's better. I just need that hot glue to hold this down until the heavy body gel can take over. But yeah, it's looking good. I don't know what to do because it's still a little. It's being a little problem child, y'all. All right, so we're just going to move along. Hold on. I'm sorry. I got to go away and get something. Here, look at that. While I'm gone. I got to get some paper towels. Sorry, they're on the other side of the room. Guys, I don't want to use all my new brushes, so I'm going to. Do I want to use this one? This is my Goodwill one. It's a makeup brush. It's soaked. Oh my God. It's soaked, you guys. Soaked. Look, it still has so much pink in it from my water. That's why I knew I needed a lot of paper towels for her. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to do a Dunkaroo. I'm going to do a Dunkaroo you shouldn't do. Because this is going to be one of our accent colors. I'm just going to go around the top here. And I love these makeup brushes because they're so full and they get into every crack and crevice. I guess I'm going around the neck now. You know, let your creative process guide you, right? I always tell you guys this. But we're going to be using this more. I love that. And I don't think I would do a second coat right now. But we're going to be using more of this color so it'll tie in. So why don't we just get to it? This little puppy picked up again. only on that one corner though, so I'm getting better. Oh, and you know what else we're going to do? Because I printed that out. We're going to use Glossy Accents, which is a 3-dimensional medium. And we're going to use it on here. Let's do that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it wasn't clogged. And yes, I use my finger. Well, you could use a Q-tip. I might need, no, I don't need anything else. Just push it around so it gets to all the edges. And this straw is clear and it looks like epoxy. Here, I'll pick it up and show you. That's what it does to it, Glossy Accents. Isn't that stuff great? I mean, you can use diamond glaze too if you want. Okay. Now this is staying down. Yay! Thought I might have to clamp it. Guess it's a little off center, but well, what are you going to do? Perfectly imperfect. Okay, so there's nothing really more I want to do to the front because when I have this chain that we're going to wrap around and put stuff on. Oh, shoot. Okay, so if I set this aside for a second, let me get, you guys might have seen this on my desk earlier. I have a couple little guys here, except one went missing. But I don't think I want that one anyway. So that's okay. So guys, I took my white souffle. You could use Primo. You could use any color. And I punched out a heart stamp or cutter that I had. And then in the middle, I put in one of those twisty with Kato liquid polymer clay. I put this in the center of it, or where the screw was, and I poked it in before I baked it, but I rolled it out at a number 0 and I did 2. I did 2 together. Need a little cleaning up here. Okay. Maybe K. Maybe K. All right. So I painted this the same color, but I think I want it to be that color. Maybe I'll do one side just in the same color as this. And then I'm going to do this side with the color we just used. And I did cover it with the tissue and Mod Podge, the crinkled tissue. But I forgot to get the sides. So I'm gonna set this aside to dry. I guess I'll do both sides. I don't know. I'm winging it, y'all. Thanks, Debbie. Okay. Let me just hit this real quick because I did both sides and I only meant to do one and dry it and then do the other side. Just enough. Okay. This can go over to the side. We have more to do to this for sure, but I was thinking when we put the chain on, that might be cool to hang down. Maybe it's too much. Maybe we won't use it. I don't know. See how that glossy accents is drying clear? Isn't that so awesome? Okay. So then let me hit this a little bit more. Sorry, guys. Nature of the beast. All right. It's so tacky. So then what I thought I would do is hit these on the side. I just stuck my finger in this, which is why I was going to wait to the end and I didn't. It still looks okay. Somebody may have my fingerprint. Well, I don't know. No, before I do this, we're going to take I wanted to use that Master's Touch, but it's not very dryable. Oh, this is the other color I was contemplating. This Elegant Finish by Deco Art that I haven't used in forever. My husband opened the lid. I think I just... Okay. So let me get this out of here. And we are going to put more pearls on as well. But let's just keep going here. Okay. So it's got paint in my mouth. That's always nice. Okay. So, yeah. It still looks okay. I didn't ruin it. And again, we'll put this on the top. And we're going to do something here. But let's I want to highlight So I have this Lumiere metallic silver. And I'm wondering, guys, if I took a fan brush, could I think I would need a dauber. Yeah, let's do a dauber instead. Let me get oh shoot. I am gonna have to run upstairs in a minute to get something. But not yet. I mean it fits. Oh, perfect. Can you see what's happening? I'm getting the silver in there. But it's not overtaking the pink. We're still going to hit the highlights. Don't worry. But we'll get a little bit of this silver in here. I don't know where to hold on to anymore. All right. All right. All right. All right. Oh, glossy accents. They have it at Hobby Lobby, I think, Kath. If not, I mean, I know Amazon has it. But I know for sure. No, I know for sure Amazon has it, but I think um Hobby Lobby has it as well. But you could also use diamond glaze. I know there's a craze about that right now. They're the same thing. They're the exact same thing. Honest to God, I use whatever's not clogged when I'm going to do business here. That's how I operate. So I need to clean up this, or this will be glued shut next time. Poor John. I had to have him open 2 bottles for me this morning before he went to work, right when he woke up out of bed. I'm sure he really appreciated that. He doesn't even ask. I mean, I get a big sigh, but that looks gorgeous. So wait till the end to do this. I just stuck my finger in it again. So I'm going to have to go over it again when I'm done. Because if anybody can ruin anything, it would be this girl right here. All right. So you guys are probably all screaming that to me anyway. So let's do I really kind of just like the top the way it is. I'm not, there's one spot here that's bugging me. Okay. Let me just hit this real quick, guys. Just real quick. Okay. So I know I usually like to go over the wrinkles, but they are really protruding, and I did the highlights in the silver, and so I don't want to mess with them. I'm going to leave them alone, but I do want to go over these. So I'm going to, I want to use this darker color. And then we're going to hit the highlights. And I know it's going over the sides. I'm fine with that. Okay. Now, I'm moving so much stuff out of the way. I'm running out of room for what I'm moving out of the way. So these have to dry. Oy, 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 oy. Okay, so while we wait for the rest of that to dry, let's put the collar on here. I gotta get my ribbon, I was debating on something. Hold on. Okay. These are my ones with these gold or silver. Let's look. Because this is what I really, oh my gosh. Look at this, you guys. We have to use this. All right, let's do it. I still have my hot glue gun on. That's all I'm going to use for this. My scissors are like completely hidden over here. So here's the tricky part. There we go. All the beads are falling off. This is like wedding trim. So, oh my gosh, there goes a pearl. Maybe we won't use this. Come on, pearl. Let's see if I cut this. Sorry, I'm trying to do it so you can see what I'm doing. If I cut this, let's see if this will match up. I knew that. I mean, that's what just happened. So I have to see. Hold on. The more you cut, the more the things come off. That sucks because, well, wait, let me just see if I can get this to work. I'm sorry, I know you can't see. I think I can if I act fast. Let's do it, you guys. Let's just do it. I mean, once it's glued down, I'm not worried about anything happening to it. It's just where you cut it off. I mean, they're flying all over my freaking place here right now. They still are. Might have to make a couple compromises here. It doesn't look too bad. I think it looks really pretty. Hold on, hit with the glue. Yeah, I just thought of that, Denise. Like you would do with it's all rolling away everywhere. Jute. Just like you do with jute or twine. Okay, well that's enough. Oh my god. I'm gonna be bathing in pearls. What a lucky girl I am. I just need a bathtub and a glass of wine or something, right? Okay. So there's always something we can put down here. I don't care. We're good. All right. Everybody's drying up pretty darn well. Let's put some more. So I wanted to put, oh my God, they're still flying everywhere, you guys. I kid you not. So I want to put another layer of these on, but not obviously painted. So another layer of pearls. It's always a good time here, you guys. Always. Promise. I got to go from over here. All right, Molly, pay attention. Pay attention, girl. Denise, I'm just still going back to that. I know I should have hit it with the glue. It was going through my head too, and I didn't. Thank you for that tip, though. A reminder, I guess I should say. Oh my gosh. Guys, you don't need anything more than hot glue on this one. Oh my God, I don't know where my little scissors are buried here, so. I'm gonna make sure my little last guy get down here. Oh no, my dogs are barking. Okay. You guys impressed with me? I'm on over an hour. We're still gonna be here a little bit. I'm gonna start over on this side. I'm gonna start in the middle over here. Billy, stop whining. Sitting right here. Okay, he laid down. I have a crybaby. You guys, I went out to the mailbox today, and when I came in, I was being accosted by all of my dogs. I sat in the chair to take my boots off, and they were all. Bindi jumped up on me. Billy's in my lap. Violet's smelling me. I'm like, guys, I went to the mailbox. The thing from working from home, they're like spoiled little brats. I have to leave tomorrow for a good amount of time. I mean, we went out over the weekend. They're fine when they're home, but it's just, gosh, when you get back, they act like you abandoned them for years. They really do. I'm going to try here, and then I'll cut that one off if I need to. Okay, that worked. Thanks, Kathy. And yeah, they did miss me. That is for darn sure. Just going out to the mailbox. And they watched me the whole time. It's not like they saw me leave the house. Whatever. I love them and they love me. I got a good group here. Well, I guess mostly 90%. One I am having a little bit of an issue with, but yeah, that's a story for another day. We'll see what happens with her. Okay, so let's take care of these and then we're gonna put our chain on and finish this up. So the thing is, I wonder, you guys, I pulled out several. I want to see something. Oh, that's just glue. Hold on. Pentart has this contour liner. And I wonder if I can use it like Rub and Buff. Because even though I know I have silver, maybe the silver went bad and I pitched it and I never used it. But I don't like any of the other colors as much as Rub and Buff. But I'm wondering if I can open this. I can't open this. Obviously, I'm a failure. If I ever in my life get this open, here we go. If I can use this as Rub and Buff. Because the other two options I have are these, and I don't think they're the same. So let me put those back. And then let me grab a piece of wax paper. Yeah, Denise, I could totally do that. Oh, now I got to pop it open. With what? Does this come out to do it? Welcome to the show. Let's get something to... Usually the tops will go in here. I got to clean this off. This is my good needle tool. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Ooh, it's nice. That's kind of the color I really wanted. Let's try it. Let's see if it works like a wax, or a paint. Like, I mean, it could be paint. It's a little liquidy, to be honest with you. There we go. I just needed to get, for me being heavy-handed, I wasn't heavy-handed enough. That looks good. Ooh, baby. We're going to be high as a kite after this. This stuff's got a stank to it. All right. I already hit the top, but I think I'm going to hit it again with some of this. That metallic silver really did a good job, I have to say. But this was the icing on the cake. Let me get a baby wipe. Because this really worked well. If I don't stick my finger in here one more time, we'll be perfect. I knew that was going to happen. Okay, now we're going to do the finishing touches, okay? And I'm going to show you something too. The loose ones are all over my floor except for this one little one. Oh, no, he's still here. I thought I lost him too. Oh, and we have to put the crown on. Let me do the crown at the end. I'm going to use, where did I put it? I probably put it away and my thing's not spinning. Here it is. I'm going to use my Heavy Body Gel for the crown. All right, let's get the rest of this done before I do that because I don't want it to fall off. So decisions need to be made, guys. Decisions need to be made. Let me get a little guy out of here. Sorry, coming over here. I had to get my pliers. So before I do that, let's figure out what we're doing here. So I have a key I want to put on here too. So what you do is you put it around where you want, and then I'm backwards. Hold on. You have to tie it. I know I took the long way around that, but so you have to kind of tie it. And then I'm going to put some hot glue in here to hold where I tied it. Nobody will ever know. And everything else will be loose on here. Okay? So that's all I did. Oh, thank you for reminding me. We got to do the diamond dust. I forgot about that. We're going to use it here on these. And we're going to do it in just a second. Thank you, Kathy, because I did forget. Per use, whatever. Let me get my clippers. Wow, these are tough to cut. Okay. There's one. Do you guys think I should use this heart? Now I'm second guessing myself. I know I want to use the key. I'm wondering if that heart's too big. Now this key is like a bronzy gold color, and I am fine with that. I just need to trim off. So I put him through that link, so I need to cut this link off. Okay. So we have that key there, but I wanted the heart up here. You know what? Hold on, please. Hold on. I have to find a crown. You guys, I can't find them. I have... Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to put a rhinestone crown on here, but I can't find it right now. So I am going to put this on, but I'm going to cut it way up here. And let me get another, that heart is too big. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Is it now? It's too big. Okay. So how about we just diamond dust and then tomorrow I tell you what I put on here. You guys okay with that? All right, let's diamond dust. I know, Laura, I know. I was getting to like into I need to finish kind of mode. Okay. So diamond dust is you can use any kind of glitter. I need to run up and get a I'm very sorry, but I do have to run up and get a paper plate. I didn't bring one down and I meant to. So hold on, they're right here upstairs. Man, I'm getting barked at in my own house when I come up like I'm an intruder. All right. Polo. Do I have a lock? I do not have a lock, but I could get a lock. Everybody agrees the heart's too big. Okay, awesome. I love when you guys are giving me feedback. So I'm gonna get my Mod Podge out. And now this will dry clear. So you guys, you have to understand this might look a little wonky right now, but I'm only putting this over these impressions on the side. Okay. Well, I don't need to close. I guess I don't need to close it. And then I need to put it over this plate. And this is cut glass. So you need to be like careful about it, but you want to get everything. There's some smush in here. I haven't used this in probably a couple years. Okay. And then it's like any kind of glitter thing you do. Look at that shine. And it's going to dry clear. It's going to be gorgeous. Okay. And then whatever you have left, you just put back in. So let's do this side. Literally had, oh, here it is. This thing's gonna glitz and glimmer. That's what I wanted. I don't even know if this stuff's dry on here, y'all. I don't know. We'll see how it looks. And then I have to show you another bottle that I did. I was gonna wait to my sale. My sale's gonna be on Sunday. If you guys aren't busy, you really shouldn't do this with crushed glass, but I am. Okay. Look at that fanciness. All right, one more. I just threw this down on my desk like a fool. Okay. So this all has to dry overnight. So man, oh man, I thought we'd get done, but yeah, I agree. That heart's too big. You guys are all right. You're never wrong. I was trying something new with that, but let me see what I have in my stash. I'm not going to do it right now, though. Oh my God, this is going to be like a princess in heaven. I don't know. I may come back and do something on the other side. Let me make sure this is shut all the way. Diamond Dust is available on Amazon. I don't know where else it is because I got mine so long ago. I don't even know where I got it, you guys. But it'll dry clear. And it's just going to sparkle like this. Can you believe that? Isn't that just amazing? And then we'll have our chain. I can always add more chain to this one too. But I thought I was going to have something shorter here. But I need something to take up this space. So I got to find something. Or do 2 chains or something else. Oh, I know what else I wanted to add. Hold on. Molly, where did you put it? I have lace. I wanted on here. Hold on. Ay, ay, ay. I just used it. Let me show you guys this other bottle I did. I just used the lace on this one, but I think we're going to add it to this one too. Okay, so we're going to let this one just take a nap. Well, I'm going to glue the crown on tonight. And then it'll be like sparkle queen with the crown and everything. So I'll do that. Let me show you where crystal. I had to buy it third party on Amazon. It takes a bit to get. Oh, the Diamond Dust, Laura? Yeah, that's right, Kathy. Maybe I did get it from Michael's back in the day. She is a queen. Thanks, Laura. I could make a smaller heart too. I love that sparkle. Isn't it amazing? All right, so let me show you this bottle I made over the weekend. It was the same concept, but I wanted to do a pink one. This is the lace I want to add to this one. This was done with a lighter pink color, and then I did a printout, and it's a serenity prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And I put this big frame around it, and there's a cross at the top and this is the bottle that we got that had the indentations on the side. And I did pink with gold. And then pearls. And I did some air dry clay. I was emailing or texting Laura. I'm like, how long does air dry clay take? I was so impatient. And I did it around the sides here too. So I don't know. I'm still getting used to this bottle art, but I'm kind of happy with what I've got. But man, oh man. Our queen, when I figure this out, it's going to look beautiful. But, I mean, I got to eat dinner and hit the sack since I get up at 3:30 in the morning. You know what I mean? Oh, my battery's going to die on my computer too. Yeah, perfect. So, guys, thank you. Let's just, continue on. I'm going to glue this on. And I'm going to find my lace. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll pop on tomorrow. I actually might pop on tomorrow afternoon. I'm off tomorrow. I have an appointment in the morning. But maybe I'll pop on in the afternoon. Never know. If not, you'll see the replay, but we'll get it finished, okay? So I'm going to run. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. And thank you guys too. Bye.